guys. Oh, thank God. I found one. Welcome back to No Man's Sky, everyone. Jason here, and this is our Voyagers Expedition playthrough. So in the last episode, we kind of cleaned up some of these, but again, we're looking for a predator animal. We're looking for some crazy worlds. We have to harvest some more plants. We could probably do that today. And we need to get some more animals. We need to scan a herbivore that is at least 7 meters high. All right. So we have a lot of this stuff done already, but I've heard rumors that the first system the first system that you start out in has a lot of the stuff that you need. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the first system. Actually, we should probably just go to my base because I can get my plants. You know what? We're going to go to my base first, and then yeah, we're going to go to the base first, and then we're going to head over to the first system that we started out in, or at least as close as we can get there, just to see, because that predator animal is one that just everyone is having an issue with. We can't find it. And so definitely it's going to be one of those things where it's going to show up and everyone's going to find it eventually. But the first week, it is difficult because you don't know where it's going to show up. It could be on a really cool, like a paradise planet. It could be on the worst planet ever. The aggressive animals are randomized. They're procedurally generated. So this is one of those expeditions that is aggravating at first because everything is randomized. There's no like pattern. Like I can't tell you, hey, go to this planet or this type of planet and you'll guaranteed get one. That's not the case when it comes to animals. They are randomly there. So sometimes they're aggressive, sometimes they're not. Sometimes they're tall, sometimes they're not. So you don't know. You can kind of get a pattern between like, oh, toxicity of the blood or hot blood, a hot temperature. Okay, you can kind of relate that to the temperature of the planet. So those things you can kind of do, but man, when you're looking for an animal that's over 7 meters tall, that's not a planetary correlating thing. So yeah, great. We gotta hopefully find somebody who herbivore #1. That's hard to do because in general the animals are just randomized. So it could be over 7 feet tall or 7 meters tall, but not an herbivore. So that would kind of suck. All right, let's get in here, grab some of these. Yep, there should be good. And again, guys, this is early on. Oh, wait, can I not? What are you on? 19 minutes? Oh, we're not done yet. I got to come back in 20 minutes? I thought I was done. Oh, God, it hasn't been 4 hours yet. Well, great. Well, hopefully someone else has a farm around here. So if you're looking for the first base or the first system, generally, not always, but generally you can go to the first system, the first space station you ever went to. Do that because, in general, most people will step on that first base, that first space station, and as soon as you put your feet down on the space station, it's added to your teleporter. And the teleporter addresses are they're organized by most recent. So, the system I just left is going to be at the top. My oldest system, the system I touched the first, way long time ago, will be at the bottom of the list. That's how you know, okay, the oldest one is probably the first one I went to, unless I went back and screwed it all up. But in general, I don't go back twice. Like, I'm not going to go back to a system again. In general. So, if we go to space stations, all the way at the bottom of the list, this should be the first one we went to. This is the first base or first space station we touched. So let's get down in here and let's see. And you can do that with any space station you've gone to. As long as you put your feet on the ground, it'll add that address to your teleporter. So then you can go back anytime you want. So like on my main save, I have hundreds of them. I've been to hundreds of different space stations. A lot of times I won't even go to the space station. I'm like, I'll go into the system, I'll look around at the planets, and if they're cool, I'll stick around. If not, oh well. Let's see. I already see a marker out there. I see a couple of them. Alrighty, so we have... Oh, you're not going to give me the name of that? So it is a star bulb. It's an overgrown planet. Let's go into our discoveries. I'm guessing this one. Yep. I discovered all the animals on there, so that's not going to be the one because I discovered all the animals on there. What about this one? Have I discovered? 0. Okay, and then 0. 0. So I only went to one planet? You idiot. And I didn't scan anything. This is why. It's probably in this system. I just didn't know it. Yep, found by Hello Game. So I think this is the beginning system. I'm not positive on that, but I have a feeling we can probably get onto one of these planets and it's going to be really good. Overgrown, reeking, overgrown, flourishing, and an infested. Let's go to the infested one. Let's go over here. Because again, we only scanned the animals on this one friggin' planet. Or I did. Only one friggin' planet. So let's come over here and we'll start scanning some animals. It's a gamma route. It's not a hazard planet or an extreme hazard because it has regular copper on it. So it's probably not going to. I don't think any of the other planets do. They're not all active. Nope, 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 nope. Well, great. So none of them are active. None of them have active copper or activated indium or whatever. So they're not extreme. And none of them have aggressive sentinel. So usually at the bottom you see it says high sentinel activity. That means it's like a medium level. When they're, when the sentinels are basically highly active and want to mess you up, that's when it's in red and it'll say aggressive. That's a extreme planet because those sentinels will just constantly be trying to murder you. Are you a good farm, please? I don't see any farm in there. Let's let it load in. That's a worm! No, I can't scan them, though. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Just a base computer. Dang it, I was hoping. I mean, there are some eggs, I guess. No. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone that's aggressive. This one might be aggressive. Oh my, he's kind of freaking out though. Yeah, his head's in the ground. He's doing a handstand? Okay. Now you're just showing off, buddy. All right. Nothing, nothing, nothing. I don't think any of these guys are aggressive. You look like a half of an animal. Like you got the back end cut off. Not seeing anybody aggressive. 6 out of 10. So we've already scanned a majority of the animals with no aggressive animal. Oh, that's a big one over there. What is this? Oh, you might be my 7 meter. No, probably not. But hey, you never know. A big boy, not over 7 meters though. So if we're talking 7 meters for me, because I'm American, that is like 20 feet up in the air. So it's a 20-foot animal. So it's going to be a gigantic dinosaur, probably. That's probably what we're looking for. A gigantic Diplo. 8 out of 10. Yeah, for the most part, we've gotten them all. You can always check and see. Underwater and underwater. So the underwater animals are left, and those are generally not going to be aggressive. So we're done with this planet. It's not an aggressive planet, not a hazard planet, and the animals are kind of normal. I mean, other than not having, like, a butt. They're all normal. Oh, no. Oh, gotta get up there. Let's get over here. So there's no farm on this planet and no bad animals. That's fine. Let's go over to this one's. Oh, ferrite and oxygen. All right, Polly's bar. I'm hoping this is Polly Shore because he has the best bars. Or DQ home. I believe this is where we are. Yeah, see, there's my capital ship. I have not turned it in. So this is the first system. This is the first system, so let's go to Polly's Bar. We're going to ignore the other planets since we got most of it. So we got all this one, basically. No. That one. Yep, 8 out of 10 plus the water ones. There we go. So we got a couple of other ones. Again, I've only heard that it's in the aggressive animal is in the beginning, the starting system when you first start the game. Or first start the expedition. So I don't know if it's true or not. And there's a part of me that thinks that every animal is different for every person. So like if you and I both scan the same animal, it might be really, really aggressive for me, but only kind of aggressive for you. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what it feels like because I've gone to some locations and people said, oh yeah, there's an animal right there. You need to just land on the planet. You'll scan it, no problem. And I've scanned all the animals on a planet and nothing. I didn't get it. And I'm like, what the heck? So it could be just weird. You know, again, No Man's Sky is very finicky. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. So that could be part of it. It's just not working right or working correctly. Mini punky balls. I don't even know what this is. Is it censored? What is this? There's just X's on it? Okay, well, we'll see what it is. I generally do a flyby, and if it looks like a farm, cool, we'll land. If not, we'll go to another one. If it looks like it could possibly be a farm. This looks like a portal base. It could be a farm. Like, whenever there's an interior like that, it's pretty big, pretty massive. Okay. Yeah, maybe. This one might not be fully loaded in either. That's the other problem is sometimes the base just won't load in. So it's not loading correctly. Like, there could be a whole bunch of stuff in here, but it's just not working. Dang it. That looks like a predator. Looks like a cat. Come on. No. Oh, there's an aggressive. Oh, he is aggressive. He's just not aggressive enough. Why? Anybody else aggressive on this planet I need to scan? Some of the birds? Probably not. I have yet. You guys let me know down in those comments. Is there a bird that can be aggressive? A flying creature, I should say. Because I have not seen one that's aggressive. Usually they just float around. Like, you get the big beetles and butterflies and stuff. They're never aggressive. I scanned you? I have not. 5 out of 8, so we only got 3 more animals. And again, they could be like underwater. And underwater and flying animals really don't matter. Don't count. No. Might be underwater. Let's check. So you can just check by what it is. So rare ground, underwater. So we have one more rare ground animal. The rest of them are underwater. So rare doesn't mean it's going to show up very often. So nah, you know what? We'll move on to the other planet. Came over here. Not really a base here. Pretty portal shed. There are punky balls. Bar. You know what? We didn't go to Polly's Bar. I thought I was going to, but I got distracted. Let's go to Polly's Bar. We just need a few more plants. If, you know, anything, I'll go back to my base. That's fine. My base is, you know, going to be done in 20 minutes. Well, less than that now because we've been playing for a little while. So we got a couple other planets to visit. So I'm not giving up hope yet. However, not looking good odds-wise on if we're going to get into a aggressive animal. Up in the atmosphere, upper atmosphere. That way we can fly faster. The higher you are, the faster you fly. Not from experience. I don't know that from experience. I have no idea. Let's get down in the polys. It says magnetized ferrite and oxygen. That might be resources that they're mining. So they're using extractors versus a actual farm. But hey, you never know. Maybe there's a farm in here too. It looks like it's just extractors. Dang it. Got any farm? Yeah, I don't see any farm in here. Oh, God. Sorry, trying to go through the wall. You gotta go through the door, Jason. All right. Yeah, just a farm for farming. Oh, wait a minute. I see a dome. I see a dome. There we go. So I have my multiplayer turned off, so there we go. So it won't, like, you can come here right now and all these plants will be grown for you because my multiplayer is turned off. If you're gonna farm someone's, if you're gonna take anything off of someone's farm, make sure your multiplayer, you just go into your options, you go to your pause menu, go to your options, network, and turn off your multiplayer. That way, it'll still be grown up for anyone else who comes in. So it'll still regrow. So technically, you're not hurting it. You're just basically, turning it off for the rest of everyone else for like 4 hours or however long it takes to grow that plant. So instead, just make it easy and not do that. Well, we got our farm, and we were able to actually pick up someone's farm. So it's not a glitch. It's not a... They didn't turn it off. I was just running into some weird multiplayer, like, you know, buggery that was happening. And that happens on occasion. Sometimes, you know, it's supposed to work a certain way, and multiplayer kind of breaks and falls apart. And so it feels like they changed something, but they didn't. They just... my multiplayer wasn't working. There we go. Flourishing planet. I don't think it's going to be one of our worst ones. But hey, you know what? I'll take it anyway. So we got some, we can make some cake. We have flour, we have sugar, we have honey. So we can actually make a cake. So I like that. We'll put that away. And I like how they give you a whole bunch of frost crystals for farming. It's like, well, I don't need it now, but I appreciate the offer, I guess. Give me some of these batteries. There we go. So now it's just, we have to scan. Literally, I think we only have 2 left. Have to get a predator. We have to get a really bad planet. And, oh yeah, we have 3. So we also have to get a herbivore, an herbivore that is over 7 meters. So a really tall Diplo. And that could show up anywhere again, so you never know where they're going to pop up.
7 hours later.
Guys, oh thank God, I found one. Discovered a herbivore over 5, and I got phase 5 done. Over 7 meters. Holy cow, we got it. You don't know how long I've been looking for this, you guys. So we got one. We finally got phase 5 done. Current objective, document a herbivore at least 7 meters high. Very awesome. We got that one done. And, guys, I'm going to show you. So go to a portal, and instead of going to a random address, come to this address and get your awesome herbivore. So if you're looking for that herbivore still, you're looking for that vegetarian animal that is above 7 meters, link right there. I'm gonna zoom in on the screen, that way you guys can see where I landed and I got this one. So that's the planetary glyphs right there. Holy cow, got that one done. I'm still looking. Yeah, we need to get this one. The title, the Intrepid Voyagers decal. Okay, so we got all that done. But I'm still looking for a planet that's over 84% hostility and a friggin' animal that is over 27.5. I've been scanning a ton of different predators, and I've only gotten up to, I think, 25. Come on. I've only gotten up to 25. So yeah, I've gotten 25.7. And then for my planet, guys, I mean, I've done this, and I've gotten to 73. So good Lord. I'm still going to keep looking, you guys. I'm going to keep looking. So hopefully you guys like this episode. Probably shorter, probably a lot of editing done by me, by Future Jason. Sorry, Future Jason. Yeah, I've been recording for about 4 hours now, you guys. Just going planet to planet, looking for stuff. So it is hard. That's why I wanted to give you guys the glyphs for this planet so you can get your herbivore if you need to. So again, I will see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully we will knock out the last 2 that we need. So I'll see you guys then.